Hello Cancer, welcome back. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming. If you're new to the channel, I hope you enjoy it. It is a general reading and aspects may apply to you, or it could apply to somebody else that you're interacting with at this time. I've already shuffled and laid out the cards. I'm focusing on three main houses of interest in the zodiac. So house 1, house 2, house 3, and then the astrological guidance associated with that, and then the goddess guidance associated with each house as well. They do interlink, and then there's also bottom of the decks which come in as well. So yeah, as I said, it's a general reading. Aspects may apply to you or to somebody that you know at this time. Right, so with ninth house, this is your first house of interest. Ninth house is the house of faith. It's the house of intuition. It's the house of exploration, traveling, foreign countries, anything to do with foreign culture or foreign countries. It's also to do with further education and study. So this is normally university level, or it can also be adult education, philosophy, religion, any kind of belief system. It's the deeper workings of your intuition as well, and the seeking of truth, the meaning to life. It's also very much about the higher courts. It's about the law as well, and prophecy, anything to do with that will come in as well. Teaching, publishing, and promotional work also falls into this. So I feel specifically for certain people, it could very well be that there are concerns currently with regards to a possible love interest, because you've got Guinevere, true love, sitting at the top here. The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So it seems to me that you have the possibility of somebody coming in, or you've already met them, or it's a soulmate. Doesn't necessarily have to be a love interest, but it's somebody that is deeply connected to you as a soulmate, but it's coming through as a love interest. And at the bottom of it all, we do love each other, really, whatever form it takes. So ninth house does have the travel and exploration and foreign aspect to it. So it could be that this person is not in the same country as yourself, or they're certainly not close by. So there may be concerns about that. There may be concerns about not being able to travel at this time in the world, or that you are disconnected from this person, or you need to travel to go and see them at this time. There may be concerns about that. Or it could just be that there are aspects of your life which require a more loving or a more romantic aspect to come in, and this is kind of a self-nurturing as well. So when you self-nurture, then all kinds of doors open up for you. As soon as you self-nurture, then you invite love in whatever form that may be. Okay, so this is about, as I said, having faith that things are going to work out, and trusting your intuitive processes here. But it could also be from an adventure, an exploration, or a travel point of view, or it could be that you are surrounding yourself with things which you love and which bring in that romantic aspect. You could be studying something, or you could be launching yourself into some kind of sphere which has a romantic aspect to it, or something to do with that could be coming in for you. The astrological association with this is Yod Destiny. So this can be a very tough card. This can be a card of process. So this is almost like pioneering, or plodding along on an unknown path. Okay, so if you are in a twin flame relationship or some sort of sacred partnership, this could very much be for you, because that is what it can feel like on many occasions. It can feel like you're treading a path without support, without advice from others, literally on your own path. You've got to access your own inner truth at this time, your own intuition, your own wisdom, which is coming in on the ninth house, in order to navigate. And you're not to worry that you perhaps don't have the approval of others, or you don't have the advice of others. You don't need it. You've got your own inner guidance, your own inner GPS, which is guiding you at this time. You need to consult it. You need to have trust and faith that the universe has got you, and that things are going to work out. You just have to stay focused on yourself and your own truth. Speak your truth, live your truth, be your own, be in your own truth, follow your own path, which may be different from others, because this can have a black sheep kind of aspect to it, where you feel out of step with others, you feel different to others. There's a lot going on in the world at the moment where a lot of people are rushing into panic buying or deep fears, and there's a lot of negativity around. But on the other side of that, there's a lot of positivity as well. But you may be different from others. You may have a different view from other people at this time, and you may just feel separate from others because you don't follow what the herd is doing. You're not following what the others are doing. You're following your own path, and that's completely the right thing to do with this card at this time. It won't feel easy because, as I said, you're not going to be able to see 100% clearly, but just follow each step as it is revealed to you, one step at a time, until you can move forward, and keep going through all the ups and downs and whatever may be unfolding for you at this time. But this card is very much also about divine timing. Divine timing is at work. There's a very strong focus of interest for you, so home in on that, which could be any of the ninth house aspects, but I feel it is related to perhaps somebody that you're deeply connected to that may not be with you at this time, and you're longing, you're wanting to be with them, you're wanting to communicate with them, you're wanting to perhaps travel to them, but you're unable to at this time. Or it could be that you're wanting to take a trip at this time, and you're wanting to perhaps travel. That's perhaps what your plan was, that it just didn't happen. For whatever reason, perhaps it's a trip that you've been planning for a long time, something that you're doing for yourself, something that you've wanted to do and would love to do, and it just hasn't happened because of the situation in the world at the moment. But divine timing is in control. Trust that the universe has got it and that things will unfold as they're supposed to. Then the second house of interest is the 11th house. This is the house of friendships. It's the house of group activities of all kinds. It's also the house of your own personal hobbies and interests. And it's also the house of futuristic visions and dreams, and tapping into global consciousness or group consciousness. It's also following trends and currents at this time. So that may be your profession right now. You may be one of the people that tracks trends and currents. And at this time in the world, there's so much going on and so much turmoil and misunderstanding, and a lot of fears are rising in the collective as well. So there's a lot going on in the 11th house, but it could also be just affecting your friendships right now. So the astrological guidance underneath Mercury retrograde reinvention, this is the card of staying quiet, just staying on your normal path. When I say normal as it can be, but don't be launching any new things, or making any big purchases or doing anything extraordinary at this time. Just stay as you are for now. It's a bit of a back to the drawing board card. This is a reformulation, anything with a re in front of it. So reinvention, reformulation, revise, review, redo. It could even be relocate, but it's about assessing your plans, assessing your actions, and going over everything again and again to refine, to come up with a better plan, because you will come up with a better plan than what you have currently. But this is a necessary period, a sort of a step back, if you will, to have a look at the plan again and see where you can improve on it, because there is room for improvement, and it's not a good time to be launching things at this period. Just to wait until the energies have shifted, and then you can move forward. The goddess guidance here is Isolde, undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. So now, with this card, what it's saying is, I think particularly with friendships or with groups that you've been involved in, or some kind of endeavor, or something that you've been tracking, which is part of yourself. It could even be a social reform, something that has been close to your heart, something that you've enjoyed and that you've been very much involved with, is now changing. And there's some kind of loss that is occurring, some kind of shift that is occurring, and there's a loss involved, and you're now redirecting, and you're now getting ready to approach something new, or to have something new or someone new come into your life. Or it could be a group of friends, or a friend, or a particular interest that you've had, or some kind of activity which you've been involved in, or some kind of interest. And this is very much a reorganization. You're now redirecting your life. and you may just be feeling the loss of this, whatever it is that's now moving away. But just remember that there is healing in this, that once you let go of the old, then the new things can come in, whether it's a person or a group or an endeavor or an activity or something that you've been involved with is now falling away. Perhaps you're now realizing certain things about your life, or realizing that certain interests you have just don't suit you anymore, or you're now seeing something very clearly and you're realizing that you have to redirect your life. So there's reformulation going on. Just take your time with this, wait until the energies have shifted, and then move forward. Whatever you've shared with these people or in this endeavor will always remain there. That energy, whatever good energy you created there will always be there, but it's just you simply now redirecting and reshifting into something which is going to suit you better going forward. The third house of interest is sixth house. This is the house of work, workplace, work colleagues, work routines. It's also your daily routines. It's also the mastery of your craft, whatever it is your craft that you do, whatever it is that that you focus on. It's also the house of health and well-being, everything to do with that, health, diet, well-being, everything to do with that. And it's also the house of pets. So with this, this is very much a focus for people at this time in history. I feel there's quite a bit of transformation going on here. The goddess guidance is butterfly maiden transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. So again, this is coming up, let go of the old in order to make way for the new. So you have to look at it this way. You've got a room full of beautiful furniture, but it's full. You want to bring in a new item that you love, a new chair or a new table. You want to bring it in, but there's simply no room. You have to take something out. So it's like that. You must remove or you must let go of certain things in order to bring in fresh energy and make changes. And that's what this card is all about. It's also trust in the universe that everything is going to unfold exactly as it should be, which you've already had here. You had it in the yard card, and that's simply to let go. So something will be changing for you in the sixth house. It could be work related, it could be health or diet or well-being related, but it's going to be better. Whatever it is that you're creating is going to be better, which also came in with the Mercury retrograde card. So changing things, changing your routines, changing how you're doing things is going to be very relevant at this time. The astrological guidance is Saturn return age. So this is very much a looking back. This is a hindsight card, which is again falling in with everything that's happening here. This is you looking back and realizing certain things. It's a reality check. It's looking back and going, well, what should I have done? What could I have done? What was I meant to do? Is it too late? No, it's not too late. It's never too late. And there's a great deal of freedom in that realization that it's not too late and that you can redirect your life now. So take responsibility for your goals, your particular interests, what you want to do for yourself. It's very much, this is the card. It's wisdom, gaining wisdom and understanding. Looking back at certain things in your life, even a year ago or 2 years ago, or however long ago it's been, looking back and gaining the wisdom from that and applying your current knowledge and your wisdom, which has been growing steadily every year, and applying that to your current situation. It's very much a coming of age card, this. Some things may be difficult to overcome or to take on board as, yes, I should have done this, or no, I shouldn't have done that, or whatever it may be. It's not a card of beating yourself up. What it is an opportunity to assess now what it is that you can change. And taking stock of everything. What can I streamline? What don't I need in my life anymore? This is not suiting me. I have to release it and let it go. And then put your energy into something which is going to be good for you. So it's very much a redirection card. It's a gaining strength. It's a finding authenticity. It's very much coming into your power and having the courage to now assess everything that has gone on and applying your wisdom and your understanding and redirecting your energies now, so that it's going to work for you. And it really is about gaining strength and wisdom from age. There may be physical aspects as well coming in. Look after your teeth, your bones, your skeletal structure, your ligaments, your tendons. All of the hard, stretchy parts of the body are governed by Saturn. You may be having resurfacing of issues from the past, or perhaps your teeth need attention. So all of these things need to be coming in because it's falling in your health and well-being card. But all the hard parts of the body and the stretchy parts of the body will be needing some kind of attention. So look at your vitamin D, your calcium, your magnesium, and so on. Anything to do with the teeth, there's always old issues coming up for attention as well. And so everything that from the past is getting a review. You're taking responsibility. You're asked to take responsibility for your own dreams and goals now, and redirect your energy. It's a release and redirect. That is what this energy is all about. Bottom of the deck for the goddess cards, Isis, past life. This situation involves past life memory. So you could be grappling, if you're not into past lives, it could just be things from your past. You could be grappling with old issues now which are coming up. Fears of survival, fears of shoulda, coulda, woulda, all of that which has come up already, and a fear of perhaps having left things too late. And running out of time and so on, and you mustn't worry about that. You're in a time of transformation. You're going to create something much better. You just have you need the courage to do it. Then we have Virgo, I Analyze, which is the bottom of the astrological deck. This is very much a declutter card. Get rid of things you do not need anymore. Streamline. Be quite ruthless about that. And clear your energy, clear your environment, and clear your life of things you do not need or do not want to keep anymore. Anything broken, anything not functioning, anything you haven't used for years, clear it away. It's also very much a card of sifting and analyzing, but it's also discernment. So choose who you want to listen to, what you want to follow, what you want to do. Be discerning about that. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe. Take care, and I will see you next time.